this is Cheyenne, and I'm going to teach you how to make some Ladybug Tom shoes. And they don't have to be Toms, they can be any kind of shoe. What you will need: purple acrylic or fabric paint from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, newspaper, and I'm using the comics. Yeah, okay. Paintbrush. These are optional. Okay, right now I am cutting off all of the tags and stuff. You probably don't need to know how to do this, but I'm just cutting them off. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I get my shoe out and I am just getting ready. I have everything ready and I am just going to pour out the purple paint onto the paper plate I have. And I needed a little more than this later, so if you need more, but just, yeah. And I had the wrong color out, so that's why I'm pouring the other color. But it'll show you the two differences on the colors of purple. Okay, so now with my brush in hand, I'm going to just start painting. I'm just going to start in the middle. You can start wherever you want. And I'm going to fast forward to. Okay, right now I have it on the highest speed possible. It took me like 20 minutes, and I don't want to show that whole thing because that'd be kind of boring to watch. So I'm just painting through it. You don't really have to do much on this one. I'm just doing that because I messed up. So I'm just going around the shoe and just painting. And you can do it a little bit on the bottom, but then it'll look a little bit messy. So that's why I might not recommend doing that until it's dry. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just painting. I see where I had to put a little more paint in. It looks like I have a lot, but really it's just just spread out with the brush. Okay, so you can see that it's turning purple. Some places you'll have to go back over if you don't use a purple shoe. You can skip this part if you do not have if you find a purple shoe. They didn't have purple shoes where I went, so I have to paint it purple. You don't have to do that. Alright, so I am almost done, and yeah, you can see the part where my mom was standing there and she was handing me the apron, because I would recommend an apron if you don't want to ruin your clothes. If you're just wearing some old clothes for painting, then it's alright. You don't need an apron. And yeah, so it looks like I'm going really fast. I was really actually going slow. And yeah, so I am finishing up the back, and it was kind of hard to do that on the back with the little thing on the top, but I just had to stick the brush through it, and it was kind of hard. So if you have the choice, you might not want to get the kind of shoes like that, because see, I'm trying to get it in there, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, so this is just purple paint I'm putting on, and yeah, pretty much. And then I finished, and I just left to go clean up, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am just gonna put the ladybug on at this point, and I'm going to start with the head. So I'm just kind of deciding where I want to put the head. You can put the head wherever you want. So right there, I'm just gonna start with the head, and I'm just putting a little circle right there. And yeah, so I'm just making a little circle. It's kind of hard to tell with the shadow, but when I lift my hand, then you'll be able to see that I'm just making, yeah. So there's a little dot I made, and that would be the head of the ladybug. I wouldn't put eyes on because it's kind of the back of the ladybug. Now I am going to put the outline of the ladybug, and also I'm going to put the antenna. And I think right now I am going to put the antenna. You can kind of swirl it like I did, and I kind of like the look of the swirl. Or you can just do a plain old antenna, just just to the side instead of the swirl at the end. And I'm just going to do both of the antennas. You can see how I'm doing that pretty much. And so yeah. Okay, the antennae are done. And so now I'm doing the outline of the body, and I'm just doing a circle. Don't make it too big on my second shoe. I kind of made a mistake on making it too big, but it looks okay. You don't have to do the black rim, you can do it with red, but I wanted to do it with the black because I like the outline look, and then I'm gonna like go back over with red. But yeah, so that's the outline of the ladybug. And so I'm gonna put the line through the middle, and I'm gonna do, looks kind of like a little triangle at the bottom, and you'll kind of see it when I lift my hand up. Yeah, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to add like 4 little legs. This might be a good idea, might not be. I don't know. It's your choice whether you want to do it or not. And so yeah. And then I'm just gonna paint it red in the middle, and I have to pour out some red paint. So yeah. It looks like I'm talking, and I was, but I took that out and just decided to do it like this. So I'm gonna, okay, I had to get out the red paint on that part, so I just cut that out. I poured out the red, the black, and the white, and the white hasn't been poured out yet. I'll do that, and I'm doing the spots with white. You can do that with any color, but right now I'm just painting it red around like that. You can tell like it's kind of a bright red. I think it looks good on it. So yeah, and I'm just gonna go over the black and kind of make a tinted effect. Is what I'm doing on that, and yeah, I think they look pretty good at this point for first time doing them. And yeah, so I couldn't decide, so I just did over black, and I'm leaving the line in the middle because that is the middle of the ladybug. Then that's how they look. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and then I'm just keep brushing. And yeah, you can kind of see the tinted look looks pretty good, and I like the way it looks right now. And yeah, so I'm just painting. And then it looks like I covered up the black line in the middle, and I thought about that, and I'm just fixing it up with my finger, which might not be a good idea because you can make finger plants. I am now putting a line through the middle, like darken it, because it kind of went over it on an accident. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good at this point. Now I am pouring out my white paint. And you can paint all the colors at once. I mean, they don't dry that fast. Yeah, and then I'm getting another brush. So, yeah. And I'm getting a thinner one because all I'm doing is painting little dots on. Yeah, I'm trying to show it to you. Didn't really work out. Okay, now I'm just putting like just a dab of dot. You can wait for it to dry before you do this step, but I decided not to. And yeah. So just dotting it, making little things. I'm just gonna, this is the finished product of my first. These are what the finished product looked like. I might fix up this one a little bit, but yeah, that's the one you saw me make. Okay, so thank you for watching, and bye.